"Can I just work on science?" the student asked, already opened up their science assignment. I looked at them bewildered. "No, we have a math entry trying to do right now. This is math class." I can see the life fading from them. I feel bad about this. I'll walk over to see what it was that they're actually trying to do. The student then goes on to start explaining what it was they're doing in science. And as they're talking, they got faster and louder, and you can hear that excitement growing. And then other students started to chime in. And then they start having this discourse as they're correcting one another on some misconceptions. And it was amazing. I was like, whoa, crazy. I love this. So for the next 15 minutes, I let these students have a discussion about science in my math class. Because who am I to tell these students, like, hey, you have to stop your excitement about learning right now because we're in math class and we're doing math. No, we're in school to learn and kindle that fire for learning. I'm not going to put that out. I'm not. Seriously. I know I have a lot to teach. I have that pressure, especially as a math teacher, where we have testing going on. But if I can get these students excited about the learning here, chances are they're going to be able to get excited about other parts of learning as well. And they're going to be excited about being in school. It's a powerful moment in learning when a student can be excited about what they're doing and communicate and have actual dialogue about their learning. This isn't some math versus science story. I've seen the same conversation happen in my classrooms and other classrooms as well. When you give students a choice and a voice in their learning, they're more likely to buy in to what it is that we're trying to get across them, what we're trying to teach them. And when we give students a chance to work with their peers, with their friends in their learning, then they're more likely to have that open communication. And when they have open communication, that means they're going to be more free to share their thinking. When we give students a chance to work with their peers, to support each other as friends, then that is when students are going to be more free to share thinking and have more open and honest communication. There's two main strategies that I use in my classroom to promote powerful learning. The first one is we do small group interactive games in my classroom. And these are small groups, meaning 3 to 4 people in a group. What this does, as your educators, you know, this encourages communication because you can't really just be passive when there's only 3 or 4 people. And usually in each group, there's at least one, maybe usually 2 people that have some sort of grasp or understanding of what we're doing, and they're going to be working together because they want to be successful at this game. And they're with their friends, so they want their friends to be successful. And then when there is a group that's struggling, then I get to go work with those students. But they're with their friends, they're communicating, and they're working together because they have a common goal, and that is to be the best they can with their friends. It encourages that communication, encourages that excitement about learning. And the second is let the students be the master. And you'd be like, wait, what? What is that? What do you mean by that? There are students in our classes that are the ones that, how do I say this? They need extra support. They're the ones who you send students to, or we send students to, get help. They struggle. There are times, though, when those students will understand something. And they not only understand it, but they're going to be amazing at it. And we have to, 1, give them permission to be amazing at it. And 2, we need to then foster and promote them in that area. We need to affirm them that, hey, you are a rock star at this, and you got this. And how I do that is I'll work with the student to make sure they actually know how to explain it. So I'll work with them, I'll talk with them, because we do a lot of feedback in my classrooms. And when they can show me that they understand it well enough, I'll ask them if they want to go help their friend out who is struggling with this content. And you get some really powerful things happening here. Because 1, that student is not used to being say, hey, can you go help somebody? They're used to being the one that people come and help. So now they get the opportunity to reverse that role. They get the opportunity to be the master at this content or at this concept or whatever it is that they're doing. And they're usually really nervous about this because it's outside their comfort zone. They don't usually, if ever, have been able to be in this role. But when we promote that leadership and we promote that success, that student is going to get excited. And they do get excited. They're nervous about it, but that's where we get to come in. We support them and build them up as leaders and as communicators in their classroom and amongst their peers. You have a very powerful movement happening in your classroom. This movement that students, no matter where they're at in their learning, they can become masters and they can become teachers in your classroom. And one of the coolest parts about this is that when that student, for the first time this happens, when they are walking away from you, they are holding themselves in a different manner than when they first were communicating with you, when they first had that discussion with you. Because now they're walking away confident that they know this and they're going to go help their friends. You may notice that these strategies all revolve around collaboration. It's taking that reliance on me as educator and handing that role over to the students so they become leaders and communicators in their classrooms, in their school, and in their communities. Powerful learning will occur when we give students the chance to be excited and to practice communication in their learning.